Welcome to last week's news, where I tell you last week's news, or at least the parts I can make funny. Our first story, San Francisco decriminalized shoplifting. You can now steal up to $950 worth of items with no punishment. In other news, San Francisco has also seen mass immigration by 14-year-old girls who haven't quite figured out how to deal with their parents' divorce. Juneteenth was officially declared a national holiday, but my racist company still forced me to work on Friday. Clearly, the final slave hasn't been freed. There was a heat wave, upwards of 120 degrees. Texas ran out of energy, but that's fine, because it usually doesn't get too hot there. The real reason I'm mentioning this story is that my favorite open mic has no AC, so the audience was not in the mood for my shitty incest jokes or whatever, and I'm still kind of salty about it. Putin and Biden had talks that went well. Sources say that Putin rambled incoherently and tripped over nothing multiple times throughout in an attempt to observe and participate in Biden's cultural customs. In comic book news, we learned that Batman doesn't like to perform cunnilingus. Everyone was upset about this fact, but to be fair to him, Catwoman spends her day in a leather jumpsuit. It probably smells like Swamp Thing down there. She doesn't have any superpowers, those cats just follow her around because they want tuna. It was Father's Day. I don't really have a dad, so much like a 22-year-old girl who doesn't want a job, I'm in need of a daddy.
What the hell is even that?
Victoria's Secret is rebranding. Now they're about, quote, what women want, not, quote, what men want. Because it was always dudes dragging their girlfriends to the mall to shop for clothes. I remember as a kid growing up with a single mom and two sisters, I was always like, come on guys, let's go look at lingerie. And it was always them going, aw, come on, can't we just stay home and play Halo and shoot BB guns? Inflation is expected to rise this year. The chairman of the Federal Reserve was surprised by this fact. In an exclusive story, we uncovered his birth certificate. It turns out he's secretly an old-looking 8-year-old boy. This explains his surprise at such basic economics. We're all just proud of him for knowing what inflation is. And that's the news. If anyone else tells you anything else happened, they're probably making it up. Thanks for watching, leave a like, goodbye.